Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Fountain Elementary School's Parent Town Hall for Georgia Milestone Assessments. Today is Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. I would like to introduce our fabulous Fountain staff that is joining us for this meeting, and greetings to our parents and families that have joined us. I'd like to introduce Miss Edwards. If you could wave, Miss Edwards. She's Fountain Elementary's SST chairperson. Dr. Tay, our academic coach at Fountain Elementary. Miss Butler, our counselor. Miss Kay Richardson, which is our ESOL lead. Miss Craddock, who is our instructional support teacher. Miss Kitos for our parents who need Spanish interpretation. She's on the line with us. Good morning again, parents. And last but certainly not least, our illustrious leader, Ms. Jamila Kirk. Ms. Kirk, would you like to share some words at this time?
I'd like to say thank you and welcome to all of our parents. Thank you for allowing us to educate your scholars. We've had a smooth opening in this spring and welcome our students back to the building. So if you have students in the building, thank you so much for allowing them to come back so we can educate them. If they're still at home, we hope that you are still receiving, we know that you are still receiving the high quality instruction that you're receiving all year long. But again, this work could not be done without you. And the fact that you are here today to learn more about what to expect for the Georgia milestones says that you are invested in your child's education, and we appreciate that. And if you have any questions, please let us know, and I will turn it back over to my illustrious assistant principal, Dr. Nicole Hinton.
Thank you, Principal Kirk. And if you would like to join us this evening, I'm inviting you for our round two. We will meet again for our evening town hall at 5:30 p.m. today. Let's begin as always. We want to do an emotional check-in like Principal Kirk shared. We had a fabulous reopening. We had to check with each other. It went so smooth. But we would like to check in with you parents today. Look at our emojis faced in. We want to gauge your social emotion. On a scale of these emojis, how are you feeling today? If you can do a pleasure for us and type a number in the chat box and express to you, how are you feeling today? Let me see our numbers come through our chat box. If you're feeling a 1, you're excited. Perfect. 2, I don't quite know. 3, you're giving me a wink back out. I got this. 4, you are loving it. 5, we're in an emotional, maybe not feel so good, but we can get you there. 6, you give me a smile. So that means everything is going pretty good. All right, I think I see pretty good for number 6. Even number 7, you might cut a side eye, but it'll get better. If you choose 7 and 8, you're still in shock. Are we in school? Are we virtual? Are we doing both? I see a lot of number 6 and a number 1. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Miss Kayla, for a number 3. You're giving me the wink back. I'm winking back at you. Kudos. That's Miss Perez. Thank you all so much for participating in our SEL check-in. Parents know that this is something that we do daily with ourselves and our staff as well as our children. We do have to acknowledge our emotions and where we are. That way we can move forward with better decision making and do the best for all. Today, we will be covering what is Georgia Milestone Assessment. And the Georgia Milestone Assessment is a comprehensive summative assessment for grades 3 through 5. It's based on our state adopted standards. Content areas will include language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. But this year, parents, the school year 2021 and 2020, Georgia Milestone will not assess social studies in grade 5. It will not we will not assess social studies in grade 5. So that is different for a 5th grade this year. Here are Georgia Milestones testing dates. These are our testing dates. We will begin on Monday, May 3rd, beginning with English Language Arts for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Section 1 of writing. It is imperative that we have all our students participating in milestones here early and on time. On day 2, we'll proceed to English language arts for section 2 for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. On Wednesday, there's a part 3 to English language arts, and it's for 3rd and 5th grade. Following that Thursday, we'll have math section 1 on Thursday, math section 2 on Friday. That is also for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. When we get to day 6, it is only for our 5th grade students, and they will be assessed in areas of science, section 1 and 2 only. The following days, family and friends and parents, are for makeup days, but Fountain Scholars, our attendance rocks. Thanks to thanks to our thanks to our parents, our counselors, our teachers, and our parent liaison checking in with you all. We plan to have all our testing done in our first 6 days so that we will not have to continue to the end of the school year doing makeups. These are the grade bands. As I said before, grades 3 and 4 will take ELA 1, 2, and 3, math section 1 and 2. And our 5th grade students will take ELA 1, section 1, 2, and 3, math section 1 and 2, and science section 1 and 2. No social studies for 5th grade this year. Here's some features of what to expect, what your children will received while testing on a Georgia Milestones. As previous years, the Georgia Milestone has open ended questions or constructed responses in language and math. But for this year, our Georgia Milestone, all constructed responses have been replaced with the technology advanced question for math in Georgia Milestones. Some have been replaced in ELA. So I'll repeat, all of the constructed response in mathematics have been replaced with technology enhanced questions, some for ELA. The writing component, it will be completed on every grade level, and norm reference items that are normally in the Georgia Milestones have been eliminated for Georgia Milestone 2021. Here are the benefits, some benefits to the Georgia Milestones and why we assess. It is all computer based. It's a quick read, an assessment for easy to understand, and it's where parents can have better information on their students' progress to communicate with the teacher and administrators about that child's need and vice versa. Georgia allows us to compare the students' performances across schools, across districts, and across the state. So it's measuring them to their peers nationally. It also provides accurate measures of achievement and growth for our students with disabilities and English language learners. This administration has accommodation to those students who are eligible when needed. Here's what to expect. There are several different elements in the language arts, but what you could do to help your child is to read nightly, continue to read, and take your children to the library. They'll have to synthesize information, read about it, read deeply, and also answer questions in their own handwriting to participate. And you say handwriting, but it's digital. They will be typing in their answer. They also have to compare more than one text to render what they know of the same things or topics. Parents, what helps your students be proficient at this is to read, continuously read on a nightly basis. Lexile levels are scores that attain to your students what grade level they're in and where they should be. And there's a stretch band from beginning to end. So for instance, we measure 5th grade from 830 to 1010. We also have had assessments throughout the year to assist in measuring your child's Lexile band. Well, you say, "Maybe Dr. Hinton, I'm not sure." I probe you to contact your child's teacher and ask them what Lexile band is my student currently on, what measurement, because we have measurements at the school to let you know what Lexile they have been in. The student will receive a Lexile score from the Georgia Milestones, and it's showing the student's readability, and it suggests how well a reader can comprehend. Not only read, because oftentimes we listen to our students read to us and we know that they are reading and they can pronounce the words and read clearly, but do they understand what they read? So the Lexile level suggests how well a reader comprehends or understands what they've read. Now, what do I expect from mathematics? This this bullet says have your child count money and make change. You can even have your child cook with you with the recipe, especially with our fifth graders dealing with fractions. Mathematics is not what we do, just basic computations. These students will also have to talk about how they understand, have real life problem solving, construct viable arguments and reasoning why they think the way they think or why they've come up with that particular answer. Your students have been equipped from Fountain Fabulous teachers with strategies to attack their mathematical problem solving. But what you can do at home is make sure you pour into your child doing a money exchange, going shopping, maybe it's discounted, even if you're online shopping, have them participate with completion of real world experiences using mathematics. What should we expect for science? Similar to let's go outside in nature. Our weather has warmed up and let's talk about what we see. We're coming up on Earth Day and our students can well participate, establish relationships. We have conversations with them even in our Bear Paw Assembly from beginning from pre-K to second grade. Why do we celebrate Earth Day? What can we do to make our earth better for the environment, for each other? So by taking your child on a nature walk and talking about the sounds and sights of nature, that will encourage their exploration and their thinking on science. This shows explaining their work, how they got the answer, just a sample problem. They will be given scratch paper for those constructed responses. Remember, they're going to be changed to technology enhanced. The writing, everything will be scored with the rubric. Anything that is objective for students to answer, the state has rubrics online where it shows them whether they're demonstrating minimal progress, basic progress, or thoroughly progress, or if there's incorrect. So each score for those constructed responses will be given a rubric. You said, Dr. Henry, we had this slide already. I'm presenting this slide one more time so that our fabulous Fountain family will know that May 3rd is when we begin Georgia milestone testing. We will complete testing on that following Monday, but remember on Monday it will be only our fifth grade students, and Monday through Friday, every day, our third, fourth, and fifth graders will be testing for Georgia milestones. What if my child is virtual, Dr. Hinton? I have the answer for you as well. Students enroll virtually. We had a deadline committed by Clayton County Public Schools. It's been extended for non-participation and participation. So that means non-participation means that you are opting out. You decline testing. Your students will not return to the building to participate in the test. Opting in is you said, yes, I'm virtual, but I still want my child to attempt the test. You may opt in. Virtual students who opt in will use regular routed bus transportation, or you will indicate to the teacher that you will prefer carpooling, and we must know that. They must stay the entire school day during testing. For example, if we have day one and we are finished testing by 10:45, we will continue with our normal school activity days, and our students who opt in that are virtual, they will have to remain to the end of the school day. Dr. Hen, I understand that we're virtual and I still don't feel comfortable. I want my students to opt out. You can still opt out. Ladies and gentlemen, those options are still located in our parent Gmas form on Fountain Elementary website. There's a link in the letter to opt in, and there's a link to opt out. The deadline, I know I placed in Class Dojo April 2nd, but it has been extended, and I'm extended to you. If you've not completed that opt in or opt out after our meeting today, please do so. Now, what can I do to assist my child? I will repeat, students should arrive on time every day. We want to make sure our babies are in good spirits, they're fed, full, and ready to commence to doing their best on the test. So please arrive every day by 7:45. Help students every day with schoolwork. Students are being prepared for these assessments, have been prepared when we were all virtual, and now that some are in the building and they are virtual, our teachers are committed to their excellence in assisting them. Have some conversations with your child. about what they're learning at school during breakfast and our dinner. And that gives them opportunity to express, comprehend, and give you the information that they've been fed during learning so that you can ask them questions about what they understand or what they may need help with. Please, please, sir and ma'am, I think I forgot Ms. Kitos is on the line. I might go in too fast. Ensure that our students get enough restful. We all are commencing to coming to the building. We're getting adjusted to our everyday norms, our new normals. Make sure our students have plenty of rest in the evening so that they are able to give their best in the morning for the test. And encourage your students to write every day, even if they're journaling about their favorite cartoon or their favorite book, or they just want to make up a story. Writing is essential in this test. I want to preview and share with you the Georgia Online experience. Your students should have been going with this with their teachers. This is something that is open and is online for them to get practice navigating the tools. This is the format or the platform in which you can log on. Here's the website, georgiaexperienceonline.com. This meeting is recorded, so it'll also be uploaded for your preview if you need to go back, and I'll have questions at the end. Where you're supposed to toggle to on this platform is the end of grade spring main. It's the green in the top right-hand corner. This platform is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So if you're doing some late after hours, we shouldn't be because we're resting in the evening, it closes at 10 p.m. if they want practice. In addition, Georgia has a parent resource guide. This parent's resource guide has been sent out and will be sent out and can be posted on our website. This resource guide, ladies and gentlemen, provides you the areas, and it's a study guide and resource for parents and students. I do appreciate your participation today in our Georgia Milestone Town Hall. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I can't see you without looking at my telephone. And I want to ask if we have any questions or anything that we need to review. I see you, Ms. Upshaw. I'm going to stop sharing at this time. And if you can unmute.
My question is, what would instructional time look like for those that are still virtual doing testing?
During testing, we're going to opt that our students who are not testing have asynchronous assignment. That was a great question, Ms. Upshaw. Asynchronous assignments mean that they'll commence to their computer and complete. That's if they're virtual and still at home. They will have assignments in their Google Classroom to complete. Great question. If I have missed any, are there any other questions in the chat box? Aha. I see there is also a sign-in link. If you haven't signed in, parents to sign in on the Google form. Thank you, Ms. Ketos. Ms. Principal Huckert wants you, do not forget to download our Fountain Elementary app for updates and resources. We do have a new relinquished and all together app so that just for Fountain Elementary, so you can be updated with the information. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Ms. Fowler. I will post the sign-in sheet again. Thank you. Are there any other questions at this time? Ms. Kitos, are you ready to transport back? Can you hear me, Ms. Kitos?
Yeah, can you hear me is the question.
Yes, I can hear you.
Ok, buenos días, padres, gracias por venir. Lo primero es que por favor firmen en el enlace que está en la cajita de mensaje para su asistencia. Esta es la doctora Hinton, la directora Mrs. Kirk está aquí, los está saludando y si tienen alguna otra pregunta sobre el examen de Georgia Milestone para tercero, cuarto y quinto grado. Esta reunión la volvemos a repetir a las 5:30 de la tarde.
Sí, buenos días. Yo no
Buenos días.
entendí muy bien, mis Quiros, sobre los niños que están en línea. ¿Tienen que ir a la escuela a presentar el examen?
Tú tienes la opción de que tus niños estén en línea, pero aún así pueden venir a hacer el examen esos días. Tienes la opción de que lo hagan o que no lo hagan.
Ok, gracias. ¿Y si no lo hace, hay algún problema?
Okay, Miss Ibaja is asking, she wasn't too clear about if her kids are virtual, if they have to come or not. So I told her that she have the option to opt out the test, or actually if she wants her students to come and do it. She said, thank you. And then she said, so is gonna be any precaution for the student if they don't do the test?
No, it does not negatively affect our students if they opt out of the test.
Dice que no va a ser, no afecta a ningún estudiante si no hace el examen. That's a good question.
Tell Ms. Perez, thank you for that question.
Dice que muchas gracias por la pregunta. And at this time, we only have 4 parents to sign in. Thank you, Ms. Upshaw. Thank you, Ms. Baja, Ms. Fowler, and Ms. Carla Lopez. I don't want to miss anybody. Let me see who else. Gracias por firmar. Necesito, si no ha firmado,